If you guys have not seen the latest stream from Aussie arm wrestler with DEVON LARRATT, make sure to go check that out. But in this live stream, Jake asked Devon about a potential LEVAN rematch, and this is what he said.
Absolutely. If I win, I have to have one more shot at LEVAN, right? Yeah. So that's the super heavyweight, but I don't know when he's coming back.
The first time Devon pulled LEVAN, he really was kind of thrown into the deep end. The only person he had beat that was anywhere near the top was Michael Todd at King of the Table. But really, Michael Todd was probably nowhere near LEVAN's level. Devon was offered the match against LEVAN, so of course he took it. But from a standpoint of progressive overload, it didn't make any sense for him to take that match. And as we know, he did not end up winning. But this time around, everything is different. We've seen Devon take a linear progression starting with Evgeny Prudnik. Devon defeated Prudnik 3-0, claiming the heavyweight title at East vs. West. And Devon told us he thought he was probably stronger against Prudnik than against LEVAN. After this, we saw Devon go up against Gennady Quigvenia. This was a pretty good step up from Prudnik, but still not out of reach for him. Devon did end up losing this match, but it was a good test of strength for him, and he learned a lot of things in this match that helped his technical game to progress as well as his overall strength. After this, Devon had a match with Dave Chafee at King of the Table, and he ended up destroying him, showcasing the amount of progress he had made in terms of maximal strength. Dave Chafee's technical ability is not on the same level as Gennady, however, his maximal strength is debatably superior. After this, Devon progressed even further. He had a match with Hermes Gasparini, who was considered to be either the #1 or #2 super heavyweight on the planet at that point in time. Hermes had given LEVAN a serious run for his money and was the first to take an official round off of him. And as we saw, this was an easy day for Devon. Now we arrive at Devon's final stepping stone, DENIS CYPLENKOV. In under 2 weeks, we will get yet another demonstration of Devon's progression. Devon is telling us that he is the strongest he's ever been in his life, despite weighing far less than he has at his peak weight. Not only is Devon considering Denis to be the toughest opponent he has faced so far in his latest climb, but he is considering Denis to be the indicator of his readiness for LEVAN. He is considering Denis to be the final test. A greater test than Hermes was, and a greater test than anyone he's faced after his first loss to LEVAN. If Devon ends up defeating Denis, he wants to get one more shot at LEVAN. And if Devon ends up defeating Denis easily, I think this match needs to happen as soon as possible. As we know, unfortunately LEVAN is still recovering from a significant wrist flexor tendon injury, so we don't know when he's going to come back to the sport officially, but he has estimated sometime in early 2024. If Devon does end up winning this match against Denis, that would set him up perfectly to do one more climb against LEVAN in the following year. And really, I think this is giving Devon the very best chance he has against LEVAN. As I said earlier, Devon jumping straight from Michael Todd and John Brzenk to LEVAN was a very, very tall ask. But the linear progression Devon is currently going through is pretty much the best possible scenario for him. This time, the roles have been reversed as to what they were prior. Now, Devon has everything going for him, and LEVAN has everything going against him. Let me know what you guys think about this potential rematch. In your mind, what would Devon need to do against Denis to justify a rematch against LEVAN? Does Devon simply need to win? Does he need to defeat him 6-0? Or is LEVAN so far ahead it doesn't matter what this match looks like? Of course, we can't get too far ahead of ourselves, as Devon defeating Denis is no easy task. But I think looking at this match coming up on November 11th in light of Devon's entire climb to the top of the sport just makes it even more exciting. Can't wait for this one.